Hi friends! Yesterday you really practiced a lot with single step problems and thinking about arrays with rows and columns, equal groups and putting things into groups either dividing or multiplying. You really thought about combinations and making different things come together to create either an outfit or to create a frozen yogurt treat. And then you also did some comparison and finding out what is the difference between one person and another person. Today we're going to use all of that single step knowledge from arrays and comparisons and combinations in equal groups and try to do that when two things are happening at once. Those are called multi-step word problems, when we have to deal with more than one thing happening. And what helps us do that are parentheses. Parentheses are there to make something bigger, smaller. It helps us focus on something at a time as opposed to thinking too big and losing track and or getting frustrated. So as we jump into our first problem here, we have two steps to deal with, and parentheses are going to help us break it down. But first, I have to underline my important information and draw a picture. Let's get started. Rolando runs 5 miles every day. Stuart runs 2 miles every day. How much farther does Rolando run in a week than Stuart? So again, I know that Rolando runs 5 miles every day. Well, every day would be Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So I'm just going to put a 7 here because every day means 7 days. Because every day is every day of the week. So I know that's 7 days. But Stuart, he runs 2 miles every day. Again, that's going to be 7 days. How much further? Ooh, that's a comparison word, further. So I need to find the difference between them. So I have Rolando, and Rolando runs 5 miles every day. So that's like 7 days. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and he runs 5 in each one. I'm kind of drawing comparison bars because I'm comparing Rolando to Stuart, and comparison bars are a way for me to see that difference. And then I have Stuart. I'm going to use S as my variable for Stuart. He also runs 7 days, so his bar is going to be the same size as Rolando's. He also will have 7 days because it's the same as Rolando, but the difference is he runs less. So I'm going to put a 2 in each day that he runs. My picture is going to help me break down this multi-step word problem into something I can handle and see. So first, I have Rolando, and he has 5 in 7 groups. So I know that's 5 times 7. Stuart, he has 2 in 7 groups. So I know that's 2 times 7. So I'm going to figure out first, I'm going to figure out Rolando's number, which is 5 times 7. And I'm going to put parentheses around that because I need to put Rolando by himself. So this parenthesis is going to represent Rolando. There is he. And then I'm going to put parentheses around Stuart because he's a different person. So he needs his own group. He cannot be combined because he's a different person. He's over here. Now I need to find how much farther. That means there's a difference between Rolando and Stuart. And I know that difference always means subtraction. And how much farther? They're running miles. So I'm going to use M as my variable. 5 times 7, I'm going to solve that parenthesis first, which equals 35. Then I need to solve my other parenthesis. 2 times 7 I know is 14. I still am going to subtract, but I always have to do my parentheses first, which equals n. I'm not quite sure I had 35 minus 14 in my head, so I'm going to do a quick equation in the corner. 5 minus 4 is 1. 3 minus 1 is 2. So my answer, my solution is 21, and my label is miles. I'm just going to double check. Rolando runs 5 miles every day. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and there's 5 in every one. Stuart, he ran 2 miles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 2. So Rolando is 5 groups, or I'm sorry, 5 in 7 groups. Stuart is 2 in 7 groups. They run miles. 5 times 7 is 35. Yep. 2 times 7 is 4. Yep. And then I subtract. 5 minus 4 is 1, 3, 2. 21 miles. Let's try another one. This time we have Carolina has 25 flowers. Okay. I'm going to underline that information. We have 25 flowers. That's my total. I'm going to put that in just a note to myself. A total means that I can't add any more at this point because that might be all that she has total. She put them in a large vase. All right, here we go. Here's my large vase. I'm sorry, she put some of them in a large vase. It doesn't tell me how much, but there's my large vase. Then she put 3 flowers in 6 small vases. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I know there's going to be 3 in here in each of my small vases. I still don't know how many are in my big vase yet. I'm going to keep reading and to find more important information. How many flowers, there's my label, are in the large vase? I don't know. So I'm going to put my variable right here because I don't know yet how many flowers are in there. So, but I know in my whole picture, my total is 25. So in my entire picture, I need to have 25 flowers. Well, I know that there are 6 vases that each have 3. I could write it like this, or I could say there are 3 flowers in 6 groups. I can flip those. That's called the commutative property. I can do either or, it doesn't matter. But I'm going to put those both in parentheses because that represents my small vases. Just label it for me. I'm going to say these are my small vases. I don't know my large vase, so that's where my variable is going to be. That's my F. But I know in everything, I need to have a total of 25. There's my total. So my large vase plus my small vases has to equal 25. To help me, I'm just going to pick one of these. So I'm just going to I know that one works. I'm just going to pay attention to my 6 times 3 one on the top. So I continue to work. F plus, well, parentheses first. 6 plus 3 is 18. So I have F plus 18 equals 25. So how many flowers plus 18 is going to get me 25? Well, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 7. This number has to be 7 because 7 plus 18 equals 25, which means my solution is 7, and my label said how many flowers. Double checking my work once more here. Flowers. Carolina has 25 flowers. That's my total. That's what I need my whole picture. She has some in a large vase. I don't know how many, so I used F. She put 3 in 6 small vases, which makes it 6 groups of 3. That's why I put that in parentheses. That's separate from the large group. How many flowers are in the large vase? So my large vase plus the small vases had to equal 25. My small vases were 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. I know 7 has to be in the large vase to make 25.